Hey folks, Jonathan with Carrot here. I want to demo a new feature for you, and that is a new way to add maps onto your site in a way that enhances site speed compared to the way that you used to be able to do it. And so this is the old way where you have a shortcode, this document in our help center, you put this map keyword within brackets and put in an address. And what that results in is the map being on the page. But one of the things about this is it's interactive right away. And so what this means is that Google is loading some JavaScript on the page when this is loading. And unfortunately, what that does is it hurts page speed scores. So if we look at this Core Web Vitals Google Page Speed Insights report, you'll notice that there's this reduce unused JavaScript, and there's a bunch of scripts that Google Maps is loading while the page initially loads. And so the page loads a little bit slower for your visitor. And so what we wanted to do is provide a way for you to add these maps onto your site in a way that is performing for your page speed. And so what we've done is added a new way to add the maps. This is also just a lot easier. So if we go ahead and just type in map here, you'll see this Google Map block. Go ahead and click on that. And then all you have to do here is add an address into this. So go ahead and select this address here. And you can see that it's now giving me this preview. We've got various options over here, adjusting the height and the zoom level of the map, things like that. And then if you want a page to be like really focused on performance and conversion, you can also set this to image only so that it doesn't actually become interactive. You'll see the difference between these in a moment. So let's go ahead and hit save and then look at our page again. Let's refresh. And so now what we've done is we've loaded an image of the map first, which is much more performant than loading the actual interactive map. But then when the user clicks or hovers on this, it actually becomes an interactive map. And so we're deferring loading that JavaScript for the initial page load and only loading it when it's necessary if the user wants to interact with the map. So let's go ahead and check out our page speed score. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, pause my video and come back in a moment. Okay, so great news. I just ran the page speed insights again. You'll see that we're now at a 90 mark, which is awesome. And that whole warning has gone away because when we're loading this, we're just loading the image and then making it interactive when the user clicks or hovers on it. And so hopefully it's helpful. You can go ahead and start replacing any of those shortcodes that you have on your site with this maps block. If you run into any issues with it, let us know. Let's cover the image only option. So this one is if you don't want the map to become interactive at all, even when they click or hover over it, this can be really helpful on like a landing page where you're really focused on conversion. You don't want people getting distracted by messing around with a map. So you can still show the map, but it will only load the image. It won't allow them to interact with it. So it's going to be also super performant too, but then also adds that element of disabling the interactivity if you want to do that. Like I said, let us know if you have any questions or feedback. Love to hear it. Thanks.